Ojo. Acaba de saltarme esto, espérate. Mira, esa carroza. No sé por qué con el nombre más de chica. Ah, no, esa carroza, sí.
Sucrose! It's been a while since the last time we saw you! On the way here, I overheard quite a few people talking about alchemical potions. At first, I was worried something might have gone wrong with the herbs. But judging by the way people were talking, it seems like they were pretty pleased with the results.
Sucrose, your bioalchemical expertise was exactly what we needed for potion making.
Yeah, we've been able to make potions with all sorts of different effects! You mastered potion making in such a short amount of time? I guess that's expected for someone of your talent, Traveler.
I wouldn't be surprised if you became a potion master one day.
Es que antes nos han dicho, te vamos a dar un ayudante, mentira. O sea, te han dado a alguien para que me mejore las cosas. Me halagas, no soy más que un principiante en la materia.
Still, if you managed to master potion making in such a short amount of time,
esto lo estoy grabando conmigo porque acaba de salir. Literalmente me he despedido y ha salido esto.
Wait, was that also a part of Jean's plan?
Yep. It's something she and Mr. Albedo talked about. As I understand it, the goal was not just to create and sell potions, but also to teach the principles and practices of alchemy to the people. Thanks to your shop, the public's understanding of alchemical potions has increased quite a bit. Perhaps, one day, they'll even be able to make simple potions themselves.
Without the proper training, though, those potions could be dangerous to use.
You're right. With Lisa there to mentor you, Traveler, we could rest assured that nothing would go wrong during the potion-making process. However, when it comes to the general public, we have to think of a way to ensure that any resulting potions would be safe to use. So, Mr. Albedo is planning to establish a set of criteria to evaluate various levels of potion-making ability. People will have to pass the exam that corresponds to their level of proficiency before being allowed to brew their own potions.
Let me guess. You would like us to also take part in this exam?
Yes. Although it would probably be more accurate to say that we would like you to help us finalize the contents of the exam.
So, luego son un examen para no venderles mierda.
In order to ensure a proper level of difficulty, we need to first collect the relevant data. That's where our mock exam comes in. If you could take it, Traveler, your results would serve as a very important reference for us. You will, of course, be compensated for your efforts.
What a great idea. I must admit, I'm very interested to see how much my cutie's alchemy skills have improved.
Puedo intentarlo. Acá estamos esperando, venga.
Wonderful.
A ver si es entretenido al menos.
Let me explain a little bit about how the exam works. The exam has 4 levels: beginner, intermediate, advanced, and expert. To pass, all you need to do is brew a potion within the time limit that satisfies the main objective. Satisfying additional objectives will earn you extra rewards. Okay, all of this is starting to sound pretty official. Just do what you normally do and you should be fine. If you don't pass the first time around, you can always retake the exam. So, retakes are allowed. That's a relief. Yep. Just let me know when you're ready.
A ver los requisitos de la prueba. Ok. Ajá. Interesante. Sí, vamos, que es como un examen, comenzar la prueba. Vale, elabora una poción intermedia o superior con el efecto de constitución. Vale, o sea, tiene que tener muchos corazones. Vale, pues venga, vamos a empezar. Y de momento tengo bastante práctica haciendo pociones, o sea que tampoco... Y además se me da bien el Tetris. O sea, lo único que tengo de esta no es esta también. Vale, pues voy a poner... Coño. Esto, pero se puede girar, ¿veis? Aunque a veces como que me deja ponerlas encima de otras. No entiendo muy bien eso. Y voy a hacer exactamente el mismo juego, pero aquí. Eso es, ¿veis? Como que a veces me deja ponerlo encima. Bueno. Vale, y ahora puedo poner otra aquí y otra literalmente al revés. Joder, es que menos mal que llevo toda mi vida jugando a Tetris, tío. Vale, aquí puedo poner esta y ya está, porque... Bueno, a ver, ¿me dejaría poner encima? Sí, pues venga, por culo. Es que a veces ves como que... Eso no sé si es un bug. Bueno, no tiene constitución. O sea, tiene robustez y calma. A ver, me servirá. Ay, le tendría que haber dado a no preguntarme en todo esto. Creo que no. Prueba superada, pues sí. Maestría sublime, ¿y por qué me ha dado tan poco de esto? Vale, resultado de la prueba. Ajá,
Your movements are quite practiced, and your potion meets the requirements as well.
O sea, a
Congratulations on
veces te dan
passing the
efectos.
beginner
Esa
exam.
es otra cosa que no entiendo. O sea, tú a veces pones un montón de flores, pero no te dan los efectos siempre iguales. Es decir, raro.
That was a piece of cake.
Bueno, tampoco fue tan fácil, ¿eh?
Even so,
Yeah.
it was no match for your skills. All right, I believe I've collected all the necessary feedback. Looks like we'll have to make some adjustments to the level of difficulty for the actual exam. I'm gonna head back to the lab now. See you later, Traveler and Paimon.
Adiós. Hostia, son un montón de dinero, chaval. 45.000. Vale, pues nada. Yo vuelvo a cortar y si sale algo entretenido, pues lo pongo. Adiós. Vale, ha salido la caella, creo. Ah, no. Es que como ha salido un anuncio de caella.
Traveler? Paimon? Looks
Ahí
like
vamos.
you're running a business. Oh, hey, Diona! And Tone Deaf Bard. What brings you to the shop?
I could smell what you were brewing from all the way across Cider Lake. Bards have an extremely keen sense of smell, you know.
Again with the nonsense. Don't listen to him. We were actually in the middle of looking for some cocktail ingredients. Margaret is getting ready to run a new promotion at the Cocktail, so she asked me to come up with some new drink ideas. The bard over here is performing at the event. When he saw me getting ready to leave, he insisted on tagging along to help.
Lo que quiere 20 es alcohol gratis.
Well, what better way to be the first to try your
Yes,
new
I am.
concoction than by helping you collect ingredients?
Well, that explains your enthusiasm then. You're only that generous when alcohol is involved. Anyway, I was having some trouble coming up with new ideas for ingredients to use. I've already experimented with just about every ingredient you can find around Mondstadt, even the weirdest ones. The bar saw me struggling and told me he had an idea, so we split up for a while. I didn't get my hopes up, but sure enough, he came back a little while later with a rare ingredient I'd never used before. Ooh, what is it? Some sort of secret? Come on, bring it out so we can see.
It's a bird feather I found on a ruin in Dragonspine.
No, pero eso no es
It was
terrible.
once buried in the snow and is still cold to the touch even now. I'm sure it could be used to produce a drink with an entirely new sort of mouthfeel.
Uy, pero beberse una pluma.
Whoa. Well, if anyone can find something like that, Paimon supposes it'd be you. Unfortunately, this ingredient is not easy to find. We'll probably use up the measly amount we've discovered with just the recipe testing alone.
Don't worry about the ingredients, Diona. I'll figure something else out. You should head back so you can get a head start on working that mixology magic of yours.
Uh-huh, because the sooner I get started, the sooner you get to take advantage of the fruits of my labor. Isn't that right?
Sí.
Well, just think of it as a way to pay me in advance for all my hard work.
That still doesn't solve our problem, though. Traveler, Paimon, do you have any ideas for a new drink?
¿Y si intentamos algo diferente? ¿Podríamos preparar un cóctel con estos ingredientes?
Huh? Infuse drinks with different effects? But doesn't that
Ah,
bring
con
us back
efectos
to the
diferentes, perdón.
ingredient problem all over again?
Bueno,
Oh, Paimon gets what he's saying. Ahem. You're looking at one of the most popular duos on the Mondstadt alchemy scene right now. Our potions are one of the hottest commodities in Tibet.
toma.
But what do potions have to do with drinks? You can add them as an ingredient, of course. Potions can add all sorts of different effects. For example, with a little alchemy on your side, you could even make a drink that can heal a broken heart. Wow. I never knew potions could do something like that.
A ver, el ejemplo de Paimon es un poco exagerado, pero los efectos serían más o menos así.
I see. How about a potion that makes people never want to drink alcohol again? Could you make something like that?
A ver, podría intentarlo, pero el efecto de las pociones se desvanece con el tiempo.
Whoa. Don't go making promises we can't keep, Traveler. How are we supposed to make a potion like that? Ugh, what a shame. And here I thought I'd finally be able to dismantle the entire Mondstadt wine industry in one fell swoop.
No sé yo si a Diluc le va a hacer mucha gracia
It's
eso.
okay. We'll try to see if we can find some other ways to help.
Actually, I've always been curious, Diona. Is there a particular reason you don't like alcohol?
Isn't it obvious? Ever been around a drunk person before? Let me tell you, it's not a pleasant experience.
Ah, so your gripe isn't really with alcohol itself, but the fact that it makes people drunk. This may sound a little weird, but I wonder if it's possible to use this mysterious alchemy craft of yours to make a drink that prevents people from getting intoxicated.
Pues sí, mira, eso es más
So
fácil.
you mean a potion that can keep someone sober and awake? Huh. Sounds like something we could do. What do you say, traveler?
Si es solo una poción de claridad mental, yo creo que sí.
Perfect! I can just see it now. The more alcohol those drunkards consume, the more sober they'll become. They'll finally have to say bye-bye to their days of drunken depravity. It's decided then. Please make me a potion that can keep people sober.
Vale.
Gotta say, I'm starting to get really curious about what that drink's going to taste like.
Solo tengo que hacer una poción de claridad. A lo mejor ya tengo una, tío. Es que yo creo que tengo pociones de claridad, tío. No, 20 no, joder.
If alchemy has the power
Por Dios,
to
callao.
make... In that case, at least, fine, we'll go as soon...
You really...
Como
Well,
el
it's
20,
not...
tío, con su puta madre. Que me he equivocado, coño, y tiré la mundiana. A ver, a lo mejor ya tengo una de claridad.
So, how's the potion coming?
Entregar la poción. Ah, mira, sí, coño, se me deja. Vale, pues te voy a entregar esta. Why not? ¿Ves? Calidez. O sea, tengo ya opciones.
Wow. I can't believe I'm holding the key to shaking up Mondstadt's entire wine industry in my own two hands! Wowza!
Bueno, a ver, primero tienes que conseguir que el borracho se la tome.
Thank you so much. Oh, I'm gonna head back and start developing my new drinks right away!
Wait, don't leave without me! I thought you were gonna let me be the taste tester!
Of course! Operation Eliminate Drunkards has just begun, and you, my friend, are my first test subject!
Diana en verdad me da mucha pena porque es como una niña y, joder, tiene problemas con todos sus familiares que son alcohólicos, ¿sabes? O sea, que una niña tenga que querer... O sea, imaginaos hasta qué punto debe estar de los borrachos siendo una niña que quiere eliminar el alcohol, tío. O sea, pobrecita.
Just like that, another problem solved. Looks like you've done it again, Traveler and Paimon.
Sí.
Alcohol that doesn't make you drunk. Ooh, if I'm able to develop something like that, I guess there really is a type of alcohol that I can get behind.
Bueno, no me puede ayudar. Entonces, pues nada, yo voy a cortar otra vez aquí y si veo que hay algo más, lo pongo. Adiós. Vale, uno más.
Hello, everyone.
Hostia, Diluc. Viene a quejarse de que yo no le ha jodido el negocio.
Oh, is that Master Diluc?
Oh, Diluc. What's someone as busy as you doing in this neck of the woods?
¿Cuánto tiempo sin verte? Bienvenido, estimado cliente.
Elzer told me the Knights launched a new commercial endeavor that turned out to be quite the hit. I think he was a bit surprised by the level of success, so he told me to come check it out. But seeing as you two are the ones in charge, I'm really not surprised at all. The Knights definitely chose the most reliable people for the job.
Sí, la verdad que sí.
Elzer is the manager of Dawn Winery, right? Huh, Paimon thought he didn't get out much. Wonder how he heard about our shop. Wait, are we that famous already?
No need to sound so surprised. The winery keeps us all very busy. Elzer only takes the time to brief me with this sort of intel if he thinks we are faced with a real threat. In such a short amount of time, you've been able to establish complete production and supply lines, and even receive orders from all around Tevat. If
Wow.
you were in the wine business, you'd already be one of our biggest rivals.
What?
Hostia, somos rivales de él.
Rival?
Vamos a robarte la puta clientela, chaval.
Oh, you sure seem eager, cutie. Looks like you really want to go toe-to-toe with the #1 wine merchant in all of Mondstadt. Are you just itching to see whose business prowess would come out on top?
A competition with the Traveler. That's not a bad suggestion.
Vas a flipar,
You're
chaval.
extremely knowledgeable and well-traveled. If we were to become competitors, I'm sure you'd throw many a challenge my way. Probably even some I've never faced before. But I was really just using the wine industry as an example to emphasize your success. Our two industries aren't exactly fighting for the same market space.
Bueno, dice la Diana.
Actually, the success of your potion shop is good for the winery's business.
Good for your
¿Y eso por
business?
qué?
Paimon's lost. You were just talking about how the two industries were separate and now they're suddenly connected?
It's a bit convoluted. Alcohol is a commodity that most people consume in their free time. In order to have free time, though, you have to get off work early. For the alcohol industry to...
That's exactly right.
Sí, vamos, que la gente es más productiva, tiene más tiempo libre y vive alcohol.
Your potions allow people to work more efficiently. As they get more popular, people will be able to complete their work faster. The more free time people have, the bigger the market there is for a commodity like mine.
Claro.
Oh, that makes sense. It's hard to be in the mood to go out and enjoy life if you're super busy all the time. Paimon never thought about it that way before. There sure are a lot of layers to running a business. Guess this means we're in the Mora-making business together then. Hey, why don't you try out one of our potions?
Tenemos mucho que aprender de ti, socio.
I do have quite the interest in the effects of alchemical potions. Well, since you offered, please make a potion that can reduce the anxieties of the
Puro negro,
user
tío.
while also improving their attention to detail.
Reduce anxiety while also improving the user's attention to detail? That almost sounds a little contradictory to me. I must admit to being curious. If my cuties do manage to make this potion for you, D-Luke, how exactly do you intend to use it?
Well, I mentioned before that people with ample free time are an important consumer base for my industry. But actually, the same is true for people who are incredibly busy and overwhelmed with work. After a period of high stress, like a busy workday, it can take a while for people to fully decompress. It's also common for that type of stress to leave people so exhausted that all they can do is spend the rest of the day in a daze. That level of stress and exhaustion makes it hard for people to derive pleasure from things they usually enjoy, like relishing the flavor of their favorite food and drink.
You can say that again. Paimon's definitely been there before. Sometimes, after a really long day, Paimon will be so tired, but she just can't relax. Not even her favorite snacks would hit the spot like they usually do.
Oh, my poor little cuties. Sounds like things can get quite tough out on the road. You know what? You just earn yourself some extra snacks at our upcoming
Qué bien.
tea party. Once this is all over, I'll personally see to it that you get the chance for a proper rest.
Vale, cómo hablan estos dos, Yo voy a mirar a ver si tengo alguna poción ya para él.
So
Hecha,
basically,
que tengo
you
un
need
montón.
us to make a potion that decreases tension but increases attention. So that people can enjoy the finer things in life no matter how busy or stressed they are.
Exactly. Wine is meant to be savored. Drinking it without being able to appreciate its subtle notes and characteristics is a loss not just for the winemaker, but for the consumer as well. If we can increase the alertness of those too exhausted to perceive the subtle notes, but decrease the restlessness of those too agitated to raise their glass, then we can be sure to reach a point of balance where all can enjoy their wine to the fullest extent.
Tiene todo el sentido del mundo.
Well, it's definitely a unique request. Seems like this would be a tricky challenge for any potion maker.
Pero no para mí.
We should get to thinking then. First things first, let's figure out what ingredients to use.
Vale. Pues yo iría a saltar al escondido que voy a ver si tengo alguna
How's
poción
the
ya.
potion coming? Have you finished?
Tengo un montón de pociones, a ver si alguna le sirve. No le sirve ninguna, me cago en la puta. Mira qué bonita. Eso es. No soy muy de nivel, pero un poco. A ver, esta le servirá. Espero, vamos. Porque es que si no
How's the
tengo ni
potion
idea.
coming?
Si no tengo ni
Have you
idea de
finished?
qué, tío. Y sí, mira, no, le sirve. Entrega poción, perfecto. Vale, a ver qué
Finish
opina.
with the potion
I thought you might need more time, but it looks like you've already found the solution.
Sí, la que... al primer intento, chaval.
Wow. The effect is even more apparent than I imagined. Your many talents just keep on surprising me. On behalf of Dawn Winery, I would like to make a bulk purchase order for this potion. Oh, and don't worry about the delivery side of things. Elzer will send someone to pick up the potions once they're ready. My plan is to enlist the help of artisans to infuse candles and fragrances with the effects of this potion. Those products will serve as complimentary gifts for customers to enjoy during wine tasting.
So you plan to make alchemical potions part of the wine drinking experience itself. Interesting. And very much in keeping with the Dawn Winery's way of doing business.
Genial, nuestro nuevo producto ha sido todo un éxito.
If our potion was enough to impress Master Diluc, I'm unsure regular customers are gonna be even more amazed!
Well, there's still work to be done, so I should probably head out. In any case, it's been a pleasure working with you. Here's hoping our two businesses will have a long and successful partnership. I hope those orders will keep on rolling in, for both our sakes. Oh, and if you have some time, you should stop by Angel's Share to see your masterpiece in action.
Perfecto.
For sure! Paimon can't wait! We'll see you next time, Master Diluc!
Vale, pues ahí mira, tenemos aquí a un socio. Yo me tengo que ir ya, ¿vale? O sea, tengo cosas que hacer y me tengo que ir. Entonces, nada, yo seguiré grabando ahora sí que sí, porque llevo un rato diciéndolo, pero ahora sí que sí. Voy a dejar de grabarlo aquí y a partir de ahora lo grabaré sin mi voz. Y pues nada, pues, veréis simplemente el texto de los personajes, las peticiones que tienen. Y a mí lo que me interesa sobre todo es saber si en el tercer nivel, bueno, aquí hay un tercer nivel que aún no está desbloqueado porque tengo que avanzar con el negocio. Pero lo que quiero ver es que si en el tercer nivel hay cinemática, porque se supone que es el evento principal y en los eventos principales suele haber cinemáticas, ¿sabéis lo que os digo? Entonces no sé, veré, lo grabaré y lo añadiré a los vídeos. Es que no sé si cuántos vídeos voy a sacar de esto, espero que mínimo 4 para que me dé tiempo a grabar algún episodio del Little Nightmares 2 y así no tenga que estar cortándolo, ¿sabéis? Pero bueno, espero que os haya gustado, que lo hayáis disfrutado y gracias por ver. Adiós.